All right, hi. So I think the next couple of videos, I think I'm going to call them, maybe even the next 2 or 3 videos, I'm not sure yet. I think I'm going to call them the Instead of Bentonville saga. Somewhere in an alternate universe, Michelle and I are up and at 'em right now, packing up the camper and getting ready to head northwest Arkansas to spend the next 3 days up in Bella Vista and Bentonville, just having a good old time biking. In this universe, though, there's a whole bunch of bad thunderstorms that are coming through that area right now. In fact, when Michelle spoke to the reservation lady up there at the campground that we were going to stay at, she said, the lady said that, yeah, pretty much almost everybody ended up canceling. So it is what it is. And instead of being all sad pants about it, I am going to take the opportunity and the time off that I have to explore some more local areas in my general area that I've never ridden before. It seems I've gotten kind of complacent, for want of a better word, when it comes to mountain biking. It's like every time I want to go for a ride, with the exception, of course, of the excluding the Greenway adventures that Michelle and I have. But when I go mountain biking, I seem to default all the time to either Northwoods or Cedar Glades, which they're right there next door to each other. It's like, I want to go for a ride today. Okay, off to Northwoods, off to Cedar Glades. Am I going to do Pump House, or am I going to do Bee's Knees? Am I going to do Waterworks? And that's not necessarily a bad thing when you know what to expect on your trail rides and when you get really familiar with it. But, just because if I had a favorite ice cream and that happens to be cookies and cream, that doesn't mean I'm going to turn my nose up at some chocolate fudge every once in a while. You know what I mean? So I'm going to branch out a little bit and get back to the adventure of it. For instance, this morning, I'm familiar with this general area wherein the trailhead is, or the trail or trails that I'm going to be riding today are the Homestead Loop and Eagle Vista Loop. So it's kind of 2 in 1. At least that's how it's listed on All Trails. I just kind of went through All Trails last night and just picked one that happened to speak to me, and this is it. I have no idea what the hell the rest of this video is going to look like. I have no story planned. I have no quote unquote script in my head. It's kind of scary, but then again, that's kind of what the adventure is all about, isn't it? So, enough talking for now. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to unload, suit up, and see if we can't make today's ride beyond the last ride. So there's the truck up there. I decided to walk out first what the, well, at least the beginning is gonna look like. And already I'm met with a choice. I can either go left and go to Denby Point Trailhead, which is 3 miles away, or head towards Tompkins Bend Trailhead, which is 1 3/4 miles away. And I have no idea what direction to go. So here's what we're gonna do. Heads we go left, tails we go right. What is that? Oh, that was tails. Okay, so right it is, towards Tompkins Bend Trailhead. Probably should have mentioned that this is part of the Lake Ouachita Vista Trail, which I've heard of. I've even ridden part of, at least some of it. So we're gonna see what this is all about. I'm going on a loop though, so my plan is to not quite do all of this. I think, in fact, where I'm at is right there. You see where that little dude is? And you see this big old circle right here? That's what we're doing today. Let's go. All right, let's do this. Hi, truck. All right, so the quarter said we're going right. Okay, trail. I see you. Good start, good start. Whoa, where are we going? Okay. I dig it. I dig it. So far, we are definitely off to a good start. Oh, yeah. I like it. So far, nothing too difficult, nothing too scary, pretty chill. But at the same time, pretty flowy and fun. I dig it. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I think this is gonna be a good day. I hope the camera's catching what I'm seeing. Yeah, buddy. One of the things I love so far is they've got these park benches sporadically along the trail. So you can, if you want, you can stop, get a snack, if you happen to bring some with you, and enjoy the view of the lake. That's exactly what's on the docket today on this trail. The other thing I love so far it seems to be pretty quick, smooth, flowy. Man, this is my kind of trail. This is like this really reminds me of the trails I started on back in Germany to a point. Man, this is fun. I also really love the fact that aside from a cursory look on the map, I don't have the first damn clue where the hell I'm going. Okay, what you got? What you got, huh? Wow, I'm loving it. Okay, okay, oh sh. Okay, trail. If you're trying to win me over, you're succeeding. This trail is so much fun. I mean, I'm sure the GoPro effect is well, let's just be real. Because of the GoPro effect, camera ain't doing this trail justice. But so far, all I'm gonna say is this trail is probably a top contender for my new favorite. I've had nothing but a blast since I've been out. What the hell? A freaking raccoon. Freaking Rocky the Raccoon seeing me. Okay. Okay, looks like we're coming out somewhere. Okay, I guess we're supposed to go left. And then we go right. I like the signage. Past couple of minutes, I've been hearing this rumbling. Because of my hearing, I'm not sure if that's thunder or a jet. I know in the state of Arkansas, there's some thunderstorms here and there. This area wasn't supposed to be getting any. It was just supposed to be overcast all day today. Might be getting a little wet later. I don't know. I didn't quite prepare for it though, but that's all right. As muggy as it is, I'm already kind of soaking wet. Very, very humid today. But that's Arkansas for you this time of year. Okay, now this spot I recognize. Not because I've ever been here before, I haven't. But I did do some reconnaissance last night over YouTube. And a few other YouTubers have. This is I want to say this is probably the Tompkins Bend trailhead. And next time I come back out here, I'm probably going to start from right here as soon as I figure out what the other side of the trail is. Because over here, we've got restrooms, we've got a picnic area, playground if you got kids, or if you're a kid at heart. Over here, just off the trail, we've got a bike repair station with some loaner tools in case you have a problem. That's awesome. Northwoods has that too. And then over here, we have the map. I can figure out where I'm at. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a break for a bit. We're gonna keep riding. I believe it's confirmed. We are on the Tompkins Bend trailhead. Right here, my bike's way down there. Stood up against a big old slab rock. We gotta cross the road and go that way. It's part of the Lake Ouachita Vista Trail Loop. All right, well, this pony ain't gonna kick itself. Let's get going. All clear. Cruising along on the trail, just out of the corner of my right eye, happened to glance over at this tree and see this bright orange something laying around. I had to investigate. Anybody else hungry? No, I'm kidding. I want to live. I want to live. It's pretty though. Scary, but pretty. Now, more choices. So I came across this intersection. I can either go left and head to the Joplin trailhead, which is 4.5 miles away, or go to the or go back to the Homestead trailhead, which I believe is where we started, which is about a 0.25 miles away that way. I'm feeling Joplin because, well, one, I left that quarter back at the truck, so I can't flip a coin, but I'm having too much fun. So I think I'm going to, well, I'm going to double check the All Trails map, see where I'm at on it. But I think I might be doing my own thing here and taking the Joplin trailhead. Because man, is it a lot of fun out here. All right, so this sign says Eagle Vista Loop. It's 1.5 miles that way. I'm guessing this is the direction we're supposed to go because the trail was titled in All Trails Homestead Loop and Eagle Vista Loop. So if we go that way, I'm not entirely sure. It looks like a fun descent though, damn. But I'm sure there'll be others. But I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go that way to actually complete this trail. So that's what we're gonna do. Onward and upward. My God, Bones. How have I not ridden this trail yet? How have I lived here this long and not ridden this trail yet? That is a travesty. But you know what? We're fixing it. We're fixing it. So at this point, I just checked the map. And I think I've done a lap or two around this particular loop. But that's all right, I'm still having a blast. So, nevertheless, I think I'm gonna stop right here at this park bench and enjoy that view for a bit. I'm gonna get some snackage on and then probably start making my way back to the truck. And I might have some final thoughts as we close this out. But my God, my God, what a trail. All right, I'm gonna close out with some final thoughts, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish my ride in peace. Some thoughts about this trail though. Man, I mean, do I really need to repeat myself here? But okay, being objective for being objective's sake. What this trail doesn't have a lot of berms, a lot of jumps, a lot of challenging features. There's not much challenge to it at all, except maybe some of the climbs. And that's all right. I have no problem with that. Just to tell you what else it doesn't have. It doesn't have a lot of frustration, a lot of anger. In fact, I have had nothing but a smile on my face ever since I got on this trail from the truck. I am so glad I picked this. Can I make this? Whoa. Oh yeah! See what I mean? Just some real quick little bitty challenges like that, just to give you that sense of accomplishment. And man, is there a sense of kind of, I hate to sound cheesy, but a kind of sense of awe out here. I mean, it is gorgeous, and I have been harassed by squirrels, raccoons, deer. I've seen it all. It's been amazing, and that's why I love this. That is what initially got me hooked into this obsession in the first place. So I think so far to date I've found my favorite trail, and I think, oh actually I'm pretty damn sure that we have definitely made this ride go beyond the last ride. I don't know. Actually, yeah, I do know. That's exactly what happened. But by all means, at least let me know that you were here. Leave me a like, leave me a dislike if you want, if that's your thing. Give me some input if you've ever been in this area before. Share with me some of your experiences. You know, all that engagement farming stuff that you usually hear at the end of videos like this. Once again, not because I really particularly care about the YouTube algorithm. I just like to know who sees this and who was here. So let me know you were here. But thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope to see you on the next ride. And thank you so much for helping me make today's ride go beyond the last ride. We'll see you again.